And now, on with the show.
What up?
Hey!
We're back. We're here.
You
All right,
guys.
So if anything weird happens, I'm just going to cut signal here and go over to the house
Okay.
and finish out over there. So we'll
We're
see.
having Jeremy's having dangle clacks. How you say it, Rob?
Dangle clacks!
That's right.
It's a thing. It's a thing. It's okay though. It's all right.
Power issues.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
So I'm
What
really excited to
fuck?
get into this.
Yes.
Okay, but we're going back to the news segments real quick. So I'm gonna go on that and I'm gonna kind of go through them because I really, really, really want to talk about Saturday night. So first up in the news, there's this country artist named Hardy. I don't know if you guys know about him or not. He's not bad, but he just released a new song that's called Sold Out. And it has like the country feel to it, but he screams in it, he cusses like a sailor, drops a couple F-bombs here and there, and there are some heavy breakdowns and riffs, and he's got like a little double bass from his drummer, and it's actually not that bad, but he went on record, he's like, yeah, I'm a huge rock and metal fan, and that has always been like part of my influence with my writing. So I guess with this song, he decided to really bring out the whole rock feel. So it's not that bad. I listened to it a little bit ago. Slipknot has officially revealed who Tortilla Man is in the band. So there were a lot of suspicions and accidental leaks, but those suspicions and accidental leaks are correct. It is Michael Pfaff. He is Tortilla Man.
Wait, are we talking about their drummer or their bass player?
I think he's the bassist. I can't remember. There's so many of those guys to keep up with. I remember.
Wait, are we talking about the same guys that have been in the band for like 2 fucking years now at this point?
I don't think so. He's a new member.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, he's a new member and they just revealed his identity. Yeah.
Apparently, I'm way behind on the times with Slipknot.
It happens. It happens.
I mean, yeah, my head's been, in other directions.
Oh yeah.
Not pertaining to Slipknot at all.
Right. Right. But yeah, so that's the thing. So Tortilla Man is Michael Pfaff. I guess welcome to the family, I guess. I don't know.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said too. Sharon Osbourne has this book trilogy. It's like her autobiography, and she's coming out with her 4th autobiography, and this one's going to be talking about Ozzy's infidelities. Yeah. So here's the thing, though. So Sharon and Ozzy have been together for, as everybody knows, a very long time, but they had like that really rocky period in 2016 where she left because apparently his infidelities came to light because she revealed that Ozzy had confessed his infidelities after she added extra sleeping pills to his drink one night.
It's Ozzy fucking Osbourne.
Right. Like you thought that he was just like,
it's like if Lemmy
angel?
Came out. Yeah, if
right.
Lemmy came out and said, hey, by the way, I cheated on you. No, yeah,
right.
Oh, really? I'll be damned. That's weird.
Yeah, that's like Gene Simmons.
Accidental.
Right. It's like Gene Simmons never cheated. No, never. He would never do something like that. Yeah. Also,
well, I'm glad Sharon is staying relevant.
Sure. We'll go with that. So Rush fans out there, Rush's guitarist Alex Lifeson, he's doing an auction of his guitars and other memorabilia, and they're going to be auctioned off in the property of the archives of Alex Lifeson. The auction is going to be by Julian's Auction, and he is offering prized guitars, photographs, and even original lyric sheets as part of his auction. So if y'all got money and feel like spending it, I mean, hey, right?
Nah.
So real quick, we have a lot of comments already.
Hey.
Look at you guys. We love y'all. All right. So we got first up, we have Robert. He says, "Hey y'all." What's up, Robert? We have Tammy. She says, "Hey everyone." What's up, Tammy? We have Brandon True Love. What's up, guys? Brandon's watching. And this guy right here, John Nix. What is up, John? And we got Samantha. She says, "What's up?" Pat says, "Hey y'all." Tammy says, "Love that backdrop, Jade." Why, thanks. It was a early birthday gift from somebody who was way too anxious to give it to me and didn't want to wait. We have Pat, or Brandon says, "Pat, what's up, man?" Pat says, "Hey." We have Ember Fading in the house, y'all. Steven, what is up? Tammy with some little devil horns going on. Brandon says, "I am ready for the 23rd." Dude, we're stoked.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready to see Charles. Not gonna lie, he's gonna steal the show. Charles is gonna steal the show. And we have Carrie and Kirst in the house. He said, "Fun show Saturday." Hell yeah, it was.
Yes, it was.
That was an awesome show.
Hey, you guys want a little insider on backdrops, by the way?
Yeah, I do actually.
So this man right here
John
made that mask. How do I?
Hell yeah.
There we go. This mask right here. He makes
And-
those. Check
and
him
he's
out.
a badass.
John, I'm gonna need a Eddie Maiden.
That's a good one. I might have to hit him up too and get a couple. I want some. He is really good at that. So yeah, you guys
Oh, yeah.
check him out because he's
Oh,
phenomenal.
The Michael Myers stuff he's doing.
Yeah, I saw that. Michael Myers is my favorite. So when I saw that, I was like, damn, all right. That's a thing. That's a thing. John says, "I got you."
That's right.
Hells yeah. And then Brandon said, "Do I need to bring my own mic and headphones?" No. Got you covered. Got you covered, dude. This thing hurts my head. I hate wearing headphones. So, I want to know what you guys think about Saturday. I'm jumping into it because I'm excited. Sorry, not sorry.
What happened Saturday?
I mean, nothing major, nothing big or anything. I mean, BandBQ, 14 bands played. There's a free show. There's free foods, free beer.
Oh,
Return
really?
of Core. I mean, some badass bands had some really damn good lineups and stuff. I mean, nothing major, nothing major.
I think I was washing my hair Saturday
That sounds
night.
like it would have been fun. I wish somebody would have told me about it.
Oh no, I was cutting coupons out of the newspaper.
That makes
Yep.
sense. That's very
Saturday.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally missed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Melissa says amazing.
Yes.
John said absolutely amazing. Agreed with both of those statements. Both of those statements.
I cannot verbally vomit enough about Saturday night.
Yeah.
I could sit here all night. There are not enough adjectives to describe.
See,
Saturday night.
you guys got there early. I didn't get there
Yeah.
till like 6.
Yeah. I think
You
I
had
was
to
there
work.
at 3.
Yeah, even having gotten there early, I unfortunately did not get to see all of the bands. I mean, but that's the nature of the beast, I suppose. Having 2 bands on at one time. I'm hoping that they do the 2-night thing
Yeah.
next year, like they kind of hinted at.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I apologize.
So no, I saw your live video that you did afterward, and you were like speechless.
Bro.
Was that your first BandBQ, Rob?
It was. Unfortunately, it was my very first BandBQ.
He popped his cherry. He popped his
number 11.
BandBQ cherry.
And it will not be my last. It absolutely will not be my last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left the last band, Retrograde, which, Jeremy, you stuck around for Retrograde.
Yep.
And Jade, I think you had to leave by then.
No, I stayed to see Core. Core was the last band.
No,
I was there for Core. Retrograde was the last band. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
closed.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
I did miss retrograde. I did leave. I left towards the end of core is when I left, unfortunately.
It was cool for me because I have been out of the local music scene for a really long time.
Yeah.
Um, and like I got to see Tragic for the first time. Um, actually, most of the bands for the very first time, with the exception of Ember Fading and but there were
False
one or two
Chase.
others. False Chase, yes, thank you. I
Yeah.
knew there was one more that I was forgetting. So yeah, it was a first time for me in more ways than one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think every band really, I mean, they gave it their all and they went on stage and they just left it all there for everybody. Like,
Left it fucking all there on the
yeah.
stage.
Yeah, every single band killed it. It was just walking back and forth and trying to catch as many bands as I could and, being there front and center and trying to support and, show my love for everybody that was playing. And I was walking back and forth, back and forth. And I think my phone registered that I had like 18,000 steps or something like that. Like, I was like, holy shit. So that was a thing. So shout out to BandBQ for helping me get my steps in there because I'm kind of in a competition right now with somebody. So I need to win. I don't like losing. So walking back and forth and trying to catch as many bands as possible. And I mean, I can't say enough. I'm kind of with Robin in that sense that there's no words. Every band was just amazing and did their thing and they had fun. You could tell every single band had a blast. And shout out to all the bands who played on the Tiki stage because it was fucking cold.
It was
was-
goddamn cold.
It was fucking freezing. And those bands got up on stage and still killed it, regardless. And I think Jeremy, me and you had talked that we had saw Trial by Stone out there.
Yeah.
And who did you say it was Buck?
Yeah, it was Buck. I was watching him and he's all sweaty and shit playing, and I was like, as soon as he stops, he's gonna freeze his nuts off.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
I
it
was like,
fucking cold.
oh
But
God.
it was worth it standing out there. Those guys are so goddamn dope. I haven't
Hell
seen
yeah.
them in 10 years. I was so stoked.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. Like I bared the cold so I could see any band and every band that I could outside and walk back inside and see who was playing inside and tried to stay there as long as possible and turn around and went back out. It was crazy. We do have Pat said that the crowd was awesome. The crowd was into it. Like there was mosh pits and
Yeah.
people like
Holy
going
shit,
at
there were
it.
mosh pits.
Oh God, it's like almost every band had a mosh pit. It was amazing. He also said 2 nights would be better, too much for one day. There was a lot going on for just a one day thing. So, and I think it was Melissa. She got up there and she kind of threw it out there like next year needs to be a 2-day event because one day just isn't enough. So, yeah, I can totally see that. Brendan said sorry that I missed it. I got caught up in the studio longer than expected. And
Unforgivable.
Samantha said was my first big show at all, but definitely going forever now. Hell yeah. And then, of course, can anybody take a guess who this guy is? So it was awesome seeing everyone. I'm really digging the podcast too. Thanks, man. Jonathan, appreciate it. And Melissa said sorry with laughing emojis. We're not at all. No sorries. On this podcast, we have a thing. It's called Sorry, Not Sorry. Not at all. That was it was amazing. And I actually had somebody ask me, he said, who was your favorite? And I think that's an impossible question to answer. You just can't you can't pick a favorite. And I'm not saying that because I'm just trying to stay neutral, because trust me, if I had a favorite, I'd share it. But it was so fucking hard to pick a favorite because everybody did their own thing and killed it. So yeah, that was an impossible thing. Dustin said, sorry, I never sent my video. I love everyone involved.
The fuck, Dustin?
Right?
Jesus.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. So should we go ahead and just do that now since Dustin spoiled it for everybody?
Let's do it.
All right. So first off, before we start, I want to give everybody a heads up. I kind of did this late because it was a late idea, and I threw it out there and told like as many bands as I could, like, hey, send me a video of what you thought of BandBQ.
So
give
not
Thanksgiving shout outs.
everybody's on there.
Yeah, so not everybody's on here because I tried to get to everybody. I just don't think that was possible. Dustin said, sorry, not sorry, you fucking smartass. He said late to the party. So I did ask a couple bands, try to get everybody, hey, do you think you could do this real quick? And it was really random and off the wall. And I did get we got one message on Facebook about their experience that I'm going to read, and I do have a video that someone sent me, but I can't get it to upload, so I was just going to kind of, I guess, just play it into my mic so everybody can hear it. But I'm going to go ahead and play the video that I little thing I put together, and then I will go ahead and read and play the other ones.
And stick around to the end of the video.
You have to stick around to the end
me
of the
on this
video. All right.
Hey, this is John Michael from Carrion Curse. I wanted to thank everyone at the Warrior for inviting us to the BandBQ. I had an absolutely excellent time, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next year.
This is Connor and Sevi from Ember Fading. Shout out to the Warrior in the River and Jason Sauer for having us out. It was a great time. Loved everyone. Loved having all the people out. Also loved their great set.
Hey, it's Steve from Ember Fading.
Hi guys, Melissa here. On behalf of Ember Fading, we just wanted to thank everybody for coming out Saturday night. You fans were absolutely amazing. Bands, you guys killed it. Jade, Rob, Jeremy, Off the Record Podcast, Chris and Alicia. You guys are absolutely incredible. Jason Sauer, one hell of an event, man. Probably one of the best metal events that I've attended, especially for a local show and all the local bands. You guys showed up. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for supporting the music. Thank you for supporting the venues. We appreciate you guys. Keep it going. Till then, rock out.
Hey, this is Landon from Falls Chase.
Jared from Ember Fading.
And this more the Son of a Gun. And we are in Sandestin saying thank you to everybody who came out to the BandBQ. We are still keeping the party going. Let me tell you what a blast we had. Cheers to everybody. Thank y'all for coming and keep the party going. Woo!
So, the fuck?
Oh my God. That,
Jesus.
that sums up Saturday. Everybody was so fucking hyped for that show. So I did have one video that come through and I couldn't get it to upload. For some reason it wouldn't like compress the file, but I'm going to play it through my mic and hopefully you guys can hear it. And then I'm going to read the one that we got in our messages. So here's the one.
Hi, my name's Tammy. I'm one of the fans from Off the Record and just want to say thank you to a couple of people from this past weekend for the BandBQ. So let's start with Jason Sauer. Great event. Loved all the bands. Loved watching everybody perform and all the people come together. Good times in our community, as well as thank you for Chris and Alicia for housing the event. And then final thank you to the Off the Record podcast. Jay, Rob, and Jeremy. The studio looks fantastic. It was great to meet the people in and out of the studio as well. I look forward to more and watching you guys grow and being a super fan.
Woohoo! So that was the video I could not get to upload. And then of course we had one that was sent to us, but it wasn't a video, so I'm just going to read it. It's pretty cool. So this one is from Samantha. Said, just wanted to chime in on the fabulous time that was the BandBQ number 11. For me, the show was epic. It was also my first big show, but it will always hold a spot in my heart for the most fun I've had in many years. I was blown away by the camaraderie and the mutual love the band seemed to have for each other, as well as the fans themselves. The crowd moved from inside to outside and back again despite the cold as they followed the lineup with ease. The enjoyment was everywhere, and I don't remember seeing a single unhappy face the entire night. Seeing the mosh pits popping up randomly throughout almost every band scene was proof to the feel that the crowd got from the performers. The love was real, y'all. Thank you to Sour for organizing such a fantastic event. Thank you to all the bands for giving it your all and sharing your love of music with everyone that came to experience it. Thank you off the record for promoting this event so hard and being there to soak it all in with the rest of us. And thank you to everyone else in the crowd with me for helping to create one of the most memorable nights of my life. Yes.
Goddamn.
Hell yeah. So shout
Mic
out.
drop.
Yeah.
Major, yeah. Like you guys are awesome as hell. So we appreciate you guys and we appreciate all the bands because holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to say that all the bands that played, everybody were just complete class acts. Like I saw no egos. I didn't see anybody fucking walking off the stage because they couldn't hear themselves or whatever it was. Just completely classy and outstanding people.
Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing. I think every single band that I got to see that I went up to and said, "Hey, you guys killed it. You did great."
Yes.
There wasn't not one of them that were just like, I know. They were all like, "Man, thank you so much." You know what I mean? So, yeah. And speaking of the bands, just to let you guys know who you missed the Dusty Gravelers. Is it Redrawn? Is that how you say it? Redrawn?
Oh, yes.
They were good.
Oh, they were
This
so
dying, they were This Dying Breed, Tragic, Carrion Curse, Fighting Giants, Core, The Retrograde, Manic, Falls Chase, Ember Fading, Remexis, Trial by Stone, and Airport Drive. Those were the bands that y'all missed if you did not get to go to the BandBQ.
You should be ashamed of yourselves if you guys didn't make it.
Shame. That's like, the only thing I see is that Game of Thrones with the bell. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
Melissa said, I fucking love y'all. We love you, girl. Robert said, well, you can't ask for a better compliment.
Here, here.
Agreed. Tammy said, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Robert also said, that's awesome. Y'all did a great job advertising that event. Thank you. Thank you. Samantha did the little love emojis. Little love emojis. And then Brian said, I couldn't hear shit.
Brian's band had a huge ass mosh pit too.
Hell yeah, they did.
A couple times.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we got Megan in chat too. What's
Megan
up,
Light.
girl?
There she is.
There's my girl. I need to see that baby soon.
Saw her, ran into a ton of people.
I know.
Tamara Hardy. There was John Nix, Richie Nix, Cody Nix, all the Nixes.
Yeah.
It was great.
I was standing there
much
watching
fun.
Tragic. I felt somebody touch my shoulder, and you know how weird I am about people touching me because I'm not a people person. But somebody did this on my shoulder, right? I was like, "Who the fuck is touching me?" I turned around, it was Cody. I was like, "Oh shit, hi!" Gave her a big old hug. There's people there we haven't seen in years that showed up for this event.
Stacy Thrash.
Yeah, Stacy was there. DJ Butch, Corey, he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a ton of people who showed up, and yeah, that was. Shout out to everybody who made it, especially how fucking cold it was.
Shout out to the little blonde bartender that found 3 Mick Ultras.
I think that was Cheyenne.
Everybody was looking for, and I got them.
Yeah, I think that was Cheyenne, if I'm not mistaken. If it's the one I'm thinking about. Shout out Cheyenne.
Yeah, it didn't look like. I don't know.
Maybe not.
One thing I want to say just real quick, this was a major event and everybody came out and had a really good time. This is not the only local show that will ever be again.
Right.
There are plenty of bands that are still playing live, still doing their thing. Especially if you go to the Warrior, especially. I mean, I'm gonna shout those guys. Those guys are not fucking around. Chris and Alicia, they are not fucking around. It wasn't like, okay, we're gonna do the BandBQ and then just and that's it. No, if you go to their site, they're booked. They're really booked.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
In fact, tomorrow night there's a show, and I'll be there. I have to guitar tech for our Final Feud.
Yeah.
So I will be there. I'll be the guy hiding behind the amplifier, tuning guitars and shit.
And I have heard nothing but great things about those guys. I mean, they're kids and they're killing it.
Everybody should go see them.
I agree with this.
Brian, I don't have their site up in front of me at the moment. Are you guys playing at the Warrior on the 30th?
Carrion Curse plays April 30th. Yeah, and there's also check like not only like local. I mean, obviously go to every local show that you can, but some of your favorite bands might be playing in other areas too. So be sure to like all the bands and follow their pages so you can get all the updates and see where your favorite bands are going to be playing at, because they might be somewhere else.
I did some digging around, and there are a lot of shows not just at the Warrior. One mentionable that I do definitely want to shout out. Where are my notes? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Here it is. Your captain speaking is playing Oyster City Brewing on June 17th on Gaines, where Grasslands used to be.
Yep, I heard about that too.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely want to catch that one. There's a bunch of shows that are coming up that I'm like, oop, need to mark that in my calendar. Need to go to that. Need to go to that one too. So I'm hoping to make the rounds and go to as many shows as I possibly can. I'm gonna make it my new bucket list.
Right.
My new bucket list for 2022. Hell
Do
yeah.
it while you can before you get old.
Yeah.
Crabby.
I hope
like me.
I hope
says
to
the guy
be,
that will be on stage at 11 o'clock tomorrow night.
Exactly. I hope that if I hit the age of 95, I'm still front and center at any local show and concerts that I can go to. I want to be that person that breaks out of my old people home to go see festivals and concerts and have people shit themselves. Where the fuck she go? And have to hunt me down.
So we mentioned that, it's really hard to pick a favorite band.
You can't.
What about memorable moments?
That's see, that's a tough one too. You can't.
And I said moments in the plural. Yeah.
Moments.
Do
Oh man, I had a blast. So I think for me, I Redrawn. Their set was awesome. This Dying Breed, of course. Seeing This Dying Breed on stage was awesome. Tragic did great and introduced a new song. Carrion Curse killed it. They had the pit going, fighting giants. Like Dave sounded phenomenal.
As always.
Core, of course, killed it. The Retrograde. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see them, but I'm sure. I mean, every time I see Retrograde, I love their performance anyway. Manic was really good. Falls Chase did amazing. Ember Fading killed it. Oh my god, I got to step out. I didn't get to go all the way down like I wanted to. I kind of stood up there on the little deck thing, but I got to see Ember Fading. And they were amazing. Remexis did a phenomenal job. Trial by Stone, that was like, every time I see Trial by Stone, it's like it's like a flashback. It almost seems like a flashback to like my high school years, because that was the type of music I listened to growing up. And they were amazing. And then you had Airport Drive that did an absolute amazing job. I can't think of one particular moment or moments that would be, you know what I mean? It's like all
Absolutely.
one big blended memory that I'm never going to get rid of.
Steven just pointed out a really good one. Kurt of Defy the Tyrant joining Fighting Giants on stage. That dude's pipes, holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
God damn, that dude can scream.
Have you never heard Kurt before? Is that the first time there, Rob?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
So Defy the Tyrant was a little bit after my time. Like just a little bit after my time. So unfortunately, I have not seen Defy the Tyrant at all. Of course I know.
You will.
Yeah, no, I will.
Something. Yeah, they are something.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're really good. Melissa said, if your favorite band is playing in a city where you can't travel to, but you have friends there, tag your friends that live where they are playing. That's a very good point. Networking.
Yeah, you gotta
Brian,
let people know. Gotta let people know to get out there.
absolutely. Brian said, "I remember my bassist needing to tune." LOL.
Brian, you play death metal. I don't even know why you have a bassist. Everybody's tuned in like the low C. We're summoning demons on stage tonight. Y'all want to come out?
And Tammy said, "Trial by Stone makes me want to dance." Yeah, for sure.
They Trial by Stone makes my credit score go down. I love those guys.
Yeah, I went around and tried to buy merch from everybody that I possibly could, and when I got home, my youngest stole my Ember Fading T-shirt. So he's actually he wore it, and I'm like, all right, need to throw it in laundry, and he's like, I don't want to take it off. I'm like, dude, you're a boy, give me your shirt. So I went and washed it, and now he's wearing it again. So yeah, that has become his favorite shirt now. Is what used to be my Ember Fading shirt. So.
You ever think about maybe like taking them out to the woods and dropping them off?
I thought about it a few times. I'm pretty sure he would
That's
be
how
just
I got
fine.
Max.
You saying you want Mason? I'll drop him off over there in your neck of the woods.
Can he drive a tractor?
I mean, I'm sure he can learn.
I got 700 something feet of fence that needs to be redone.
I mean, hey, put him to work.
Come on with it.
So one thing that I noticed that I just have to bring up, Reach Ron, their guitar player did something that I've never fucking seen before. So I noticed that he was strumming the guitar with his fingers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I see him do like this number on his guitar, and he's got a pick in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little far off and couldn't really tell what he was doing. I ran into him after the show. I'm like, dude, what the fuck did you do?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, he's playing with his fingers. He does this on his guitar, and he has a pick in his hand. Come to find out, he kept the pick in his pick guard on his guitar. So whenever he dropped the pick, he had the pick right there in his pick guard. And I'm like, dude, I've never seen somebody keep a pick in their fucking pick guard, and that is genius.
It's a magic trick.
I have been playing guitar for 20 years, something like that. I've never thought to do that.
Yeah, that's I know of a few people that do that actually.
Apparently I'm late. Apparently I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Apparently.
Got to get out of the house, baby.
Tammy said, I have your stickers. That's right, she does. And she said she'll take Mason. You can have him.
$20. You can buy them off me.
$20.
Hey, I got a memorable Fighting Giants moment.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And it wasn't even at the Warrior. It was at the Waffle House.
Okay, now I got to hear it.
Yeah, I tried to get in on some World Star hip hop type shit. And let me flip around over here. There we go. Yeah. So anyways, I pull up and I open up the door and I let my friends out and I see through the glass that there's a woman in there waving her arms and everybody's paying attention to her. So she has lost her shit, right? She's just a customer. And there's a guy standing at the register who's also a customer. And there's a girl behind the register. And I walk in and this chick's talking about, shit, y'all motherfuckers don't know, I'll call corporate. And I'm like, all right, we got ourselves a show. Here we go. So the lady behind the register, she takes the money and sets it on the counter, and dude starts picking it up. Shit, you motherfuckers don't know I'm a thug. I'm a gangster. I'm a real G. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, all right, so you got a designer jean jacket on. You're wearing some kind of designer do-rag thing. You don't look like your average midway G. So I'm going to ask the obvious question. I just asked him, are y'all still serving breakfast? And everybody just kind of shut up and turned around and looked at me. And we sat, they left, we sat down, and the waiter came up and he was like, yes, we're still serving breakfast. I was like, I know, dude, it's fucking Waffle House. You always serve breakfast. I don't even know if you have anything else. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What else would you be serving? Let me get the ice cream. What the fuck?
Ice cream sounds really good right now, actually.
The cooks thought it was funny as fuck.
So I take it the waiter just went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought I was serious. He's probably like, oh Christ, another drunk ass white dude. Well, moments after that, it's a really good thing homeboy in the designer jean jacket decided not to be too much of a dickhead, because moments after that, fucking Dave and Dick come walking in,
Oh God,
and I was like, that would have got ugly on you, homie.
that would have been bad.
Yeah, they walk in, see your girl kicking my ass. They probably would have been pissed off at that.
Maybe just a little bit.
Dave might have beat you to death with your own vehicle.
Dave is one of the tallest fuckers I have seen in recent memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got to be 6'7".
I think he is, or yeah, he's close to it. Yeah, I think he is. I know I asked him one time because I feel really, really tiny and insignificant standing next to him. And I remember I asked him one time, I think he said it was 6'7". But can we talk about those pipes though?
Oh, even more so. Oh,
God, he can belt it. Man, I always loved listening to Dave sing. And especially if he breaks out an acoustic, I could just sit there and just listen and watch him play. He's so talented. And where
Then if you guys need to hear any of that, we have videos of that.
Yes,
Go
we do.
hit up our YouTube channel. We got a few shorts of Jason Cupp, Dick Burt, fucking Dave.
Yep.
Kurt got in on it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, there's a couple out there. You can go check it out because, man, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Dave's vocals, man, blow me away every time.
One of the cool things about the event is that there were a lot of extremely talented musicians. Brian Williams, Mr. fucking Brian Williams, in our chat here, talking about the death metal thing.
Yeah, he's got that on lock. Yeah, Brian's screams are, and Dustin from This Dying Breed.
Yep.
Yeah, he got up
I
there.
don't know how they talk the next day. I don't get it. Because I just go, no, when I listen to him play, and then the next day I'm like,
yeah, you're like, you sound like me when I had laryngitis.
Right, yeah.
Squeaking.
A little squeaky. Mouth's just flapping away and nothing coming out of it.
Got that Demi Moore thing going on.
Right?
Hell, even myself, all the fucking yelling I did. I remember I was sitting in my car trying to do the little quick video, and even then I was fucking
little hoarse.
I was a little hoarse even then myself.
Yep.
I wasn't on stage or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that the next day I did so much screaming and yelling. I hurt my knee at the BandBQ. I was jumping up and down, and I just so happened to just land just right on that left knee of mine. That's bad.
You got to practice that.
I know. And I was like, shit. Like I felt the sharp, like stab fire thing. And I'm like, oh man, I hope I didn't re-tear anything, because that would suck. So I like did my best. I'm like, I'm not going to limp tonight. But I am proud to say that I got a BandBQ injury from jumping up and down, yelling for, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Ember Fading, because I was on that deck when it happened. And I was jumping up and down and yelled for Ember Fading. And when I did, my foot just so happened to turn one way as I was jumping and trying to move out of somebody's way. And I came down just right. So I got a BandBQ injury. And I am proud to say that. And I will rep that limp with a passion and be like, fuck yeah, you see that? That was from the BandBQ. You see what I did? Fuck yeah. But now I have to come up with a better story than I was just jumping up and down and hurt myself. And be like, I was in a mosh pit. I don't know. I need to come up with something.
Next Monday, we're all getting matching fucking BandBQ tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to say, yeah, I'll come up with a design. I got this.
BBQ.
BBQ.
Are you
11. It's got to have the 11. Come on, Rob. What are you doing? Come on.
I can think of other things I'd rather get tattooed.
There is no better thing that you need to get tattooed. We're the BandBQ crowd. We can do OTR on our knuckles and put BBQ on the other one.
That's
No,
right.
if you guys want to get matching OTR tattoos,
Yeah, like that. Like that. So we'll do the BandBQ and we'll do OTR tattoos.
This shit ain't coming off.
We could get our skulls tattooed on us.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. I'm gonna so do that. I'm gonna go hit up Mike now. Samantha said knuckle tats.
That's right.
See, now that's gangster. So outside of the BandBQ, like I know Robbie said you got to talk to a few people. Did you guys like who all did you get to talk to from the bands?
I don't know who I didn't talk to. Honestly.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah.
yeah,
I talked to everybody.
Yeah. I didn't. There was a few I didn't spend enough time with. Like I saw Jake from Core, and I just gave him a quick hug, and I said hi to Travis real quick, and I couldn't find him afterwards.
Yeah.
So everybody just got, it's a fucking disaster for me. In situations like that, when I have to go pee, it's about an hour travel because I turn one way, conversation, turn another way, conversation, turn around, conversation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Turn around from that motorboat. It's just, it's insane. So
I agree.
It's tough to catch everybody.
Yeah, it really is. And just in case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sincerely apologize that if you came up to me and I recognized your face but did not know your name, I recognized everybody that came up to me, but I didn't know everybody's name. But I am so sorry if I did not seem friendly or anything like that. I was being drugged in 15 million different directions and people being like, Jade, come over here. And I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. And as I'm on my way, someone stops me. It was amazing to see everybody. And for everybody who came up and gave me a shout out and was like, hey, love the podcast. Like, dude, you guys are amazing. And thank you so much for the love and the support that you guys show, not only the bands, but to the three of us as well for being at the podcast. It was really awesome to see everybody and to hear people say, hey, we love what you guys do in the podcast. So that was.
See, when I saw you going through there, Jade, you were just running around like. And I was like, what the fuck is she doing? I was like, come on,
get out my way. Move, bitch. Get out the way.
So, Jade, exactly to what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett Ember Fading. I'm sorry. Yeah, Garrett.
Jarrett.
Jared, excuse
Jarrett.
me. All right, Jared. I apologize. I'm an asshole. Hi, I'm Rob. I'm an asshole.
We all suck at names. Just to throw that out there, we suck at names. At least I know I do, and apparently Rob does too.
Yes. Any hoozle, Jarrett Ember Fading, come up to me. He goes, hey man, how you doing? And he's wearing this hoodie, and I'm like,
didn't recognize him.
I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? He's like, oh yeah, Jarrett Ember Fading. I'm like, oh, dude, last time I saw you, he's wearing a hat and whatever. Totally didn't recognize him.
Yeah. Yep.
Again, hi, I'm Rob. I'm an asshole.
What is that saying? My mama didn't raise a bitch, but my dad sure did raise an asshole. So
Yes.
Heads up.
And my dad's in the chat. He can vouch for that.
It's
his fault.
While we're speaking about dads, I have never shared my podcast with my dad.
Hey, there he is.
Jared. He says, haha, I love you too.
Man.
Apparently he recovered from that video he did with Landon.
Either that or he's still binging.
Man. Yeah, right.
Oh man, I still feel like an asshole. I still fucking feel like an asshole about that. But I mean, all right, let's be fair. Can I be fair for 1 second? We kind of just met like a week or two before that. All right, I'm done.
Are you trying to make excuses now for being an asshole?
No, absolutely not.
That sounds like an excuse to me, Rob.
yeah, perhaps.
Let me try to cover my
Dude,
tracks real quick.
that's my buddy right there. That's my buddy right there.
Hell yeah.
He's an amazing fucking guitar player.
Yeah,
it was so busy. I barely got to hang out with Sour.
Yeah.
I saw Chris for like maybe a second. Sour came up to me at the end during retrograde, and we danced for a while, and then the security guard cut in, and we danced. Yeah, it was just.
I made
insane
friends with one of the.
fucking night.
I made friends with one of the security guards.
Yeah, it was funny. One of them let me pat down fucking Kurt Rogers because I left for a second. I went out to my car and I came back in. He's like, "Dude, I got to pat you down." I was like, "I have only like 2 Uzis on me. You know, how many guns are you looking for?" And then so he pats me down and I turn around and it's Kurt and I'm like, "Hold on, man, I got this one. Hell yeah!" And I planted my Uzis on him.
Hell yeah, that's how you do it.
He's in prison. That's why he's not in chat right now. He
Oh,
went
gotcha.
down- Yeah, he went down for federal offense. No license for automatic machine gun.
Well, that's a bummer.
Poor Kurt.
Poor Kurt. Hashtag poor Kurt. Let's make that a thing. Hashtag poor Kurt.
Yeah.
We need to make that going.
I went out into the parking lot one time and there's 2 security guards talking to somebody out there and dude is like, "I'm not drunk," just wasted, like falling down, about to throw up, wasted. And they're just standing there looking at him like, "Dude, yeah, you're drunk.
You're
Stop
shit
saying-
faced, bro."
Yeah, stop saying you're not drunk.
I walked out there and I saw the one of the security guards. I was like, and he was like completely like, I'm talking like the vest and the gun holster and everything. And I was like, damn, I said, they went big or went home, didn't they? Talking about how they're actually like fully, stocked for this shit.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, damn, I was like, they went big or went home, huh? And he just kind of looked at me and he like he was a big dude. Like he was a big dude. And he looked at me and I was like, I wasn't talking about your size, and I kind of did this number. And he just started cracking up. And ever since then, he was like, it's like I went to go back in, and one of the other security guards was like, "Ma'am, have you been in here before? We need to pat you down." And he's like, "No, bro, she's cool. Like, no, she's good. She's good." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's my girl right there. You see her? Anytime she walks in, she's good. You don't need to do nothing." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, making friends with security guards."
Yeah, there was like
awesome.
I don't know of any like real drama issues.
I don't think there was
anything.
I didn't.
I wanted to ask. You really shouldn't be fucking with the security, but I wanted to ask them. Hey, did anything go down to the mess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally being
was
nosy.
anybody a dick to you?
Yeah. Well, I do know that one person went to go in. I was standing outside, and I was having a cigarette, which by the way I have not had since then, since we last chatted. But I went in and I was standing outside and some guy, I don't know who he was trying to get in and he had a very large pocket knife on him and they told him that he had to go put it in his car.
Yep.
And he was like, "Well, I was dropped off and I was dropped off. I don't have a vehicle, so I don't have anywhere to put it." And I'm sitting here looking at him with his keys in his hand and it has a car fob on it for the beep beep. Yeah. And he was like, "Well, I was dropped off here." And the security guard literally went like this to his hand and looked back up at him and said, "Go put it back in your car. You're not coming in." And he's like, "Man, fuck all this." And he turned around and stormed off. But he came back and he was like complete 180. And he was like, "Sup, here for the BandBQ."
Hi guys, how are you?
Yeah, and he was like totally like
I'm just here spreading sunshine and smiles, everybody.
Yeah. So he like walked up being a complete dick, and then when he came back after he went to go put his knife back up, he came back and he was like completely 180. And the 2 security guards are out there. One of them's like, "You think he took some happy while he was out there or something?" Because I was like, "Oh yeah, he went back to his car and popped a little something before he came back in," because that was a complete 180 of like bipolar. It's like that pendulum. It's like, woohoo, one extreme or the other.
Look, you can kill a man with a car key. I'm just saying.
True.
So
true.
Lock your keys in your car too.
Yeah.
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Pro tip for everybody out there: lock your keys in your car. They'll be safe.
They'll be there when you get back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Holy shit, man! But that was a damn good time. I can't remember. I mean, I go to local shows, but that was probably it was the most packed and the energy was so high.
Yes.
And it was just, yeah, I haven't been to a show locally recently that was that big. It's been a minute. So it was really good for these bands to get exposures because I know that certain people, show up and they're like, well, I'm only here to see this band. But while they're there, they're like, man, that band was badass. And that band was badass. And that band out there was badass. So then they become fans of other bands. And that's building the community. So I was all for that because I know that there was a couple they went to go see Trial by they were there to see some band, but they saw Trial by Stone. I don't remember what band I didn't hear, but I overheard them walking back in and they were like, dude, we need to come back and see Trial by Stone when they're here again. And I was just and I overheard them, when they were walking in, and I'm like, fuck yes. That's what I'm talking about. Having people being like, I never heard these guys before, but holy shit, I need to see them again. That was badass. That was amazing. I thought that
Yeah,
was cool.
the guys from our Final Feud were there, and that was the first time that they saw This Dying Breed,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Holy shit! My entire outlook on life has just changed." That was insane.
Yeah.
And they came over because they practice here sometimes, and they came over for practice the next day. I'm like, "You guys all right?" And he's like, "Oh man, my neck's all fucked up." I was like, "Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
when
It
you
looked
know
like,
you had a good time.
yeah, it looked like your fucking head was about to snap off." Yeah, it makes
This
sense.
Dying Breed is one of the bands that I was really looking forward to seeing, and unfortunately, I missed it.
No.
Yep. That was one of the bands I was looking forward to seeing, and couldn't.
Well,
Just
you
couldn't
hear
make
that,
it happen.
Dustin? Do over. We got to do it again.
Hell
Yep,
yeah.
let's do it
Get
again.
everybody back over there.
Manic and This Dying Breed are two that come to mind that I was really, really looking forward to seeing, and just didn't
Yeah.
get to see them. One band that really stands out that I also saw, never heard of before the show, was Redrawn,
Mhm.
and damn, man, damn, they were good. I mean, all the bands are good. Everybody was good. Damn, man.
Hey Jeremy, you want
Yes.
you want to make a bet and see how many times Rob can say damn?
5 times in a row, $1 per time.
Okay,
And-
cool.
And the cool thing about this, and I think this should be said, these experiences that we're having are not exclusive to that show. You go to a local show and you just don't fucking know what you'll find. I'm all of a sudden reminded of fucking Forrest Gump. Like you never know what you're going to get. And it's fucking true. And this happened to me before, going to a local show and finding this one band that's like, God damn, my life is different for having seen this band that I was not there to see, didn't know who the fuck they were, and now I am truly a fan of this band.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was one of my friends that I haven't seen in a while. She brought her boyfriend Michael to come and see a show for the first time. And I was, as I was, walking around and I was paying attention, like I would look over at them and I would see his face go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's what I was looking for. Like just to see, like, for one, I knew that he hadn't seen a lot of these bands at least. And to see his face when he saw these bands take the stage was just that was awesome for me to see, like, somebody go, holy shit, I've been missing out on this.
Yep.
Like that was awesome. And he came up to me when Tragic took the stage and he was like, he kind of came up and stood instead of sitting at the table, and he kind of stood along the side. And I had stepped back because a mosh pit broke out. So, and I was trying to record. So I kind of stepped back. I kept trying to go live, by the way, but I had such bad cell reception that I couldn't go live for long periods of time. So I just gave up.
Yep.
But I remember I stepped back and he had, tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around and he went, holy shit. And I said, yeah. I said, wait until you see, these bands. And I listed a couple other bands, and he was just like, holy shit. So every time I looked over at him, there was another band on stage. He had that same look, like, fuck. And I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome for the invite. Because Sarah sent me a message and said, hey, we're going to be there. I said, hell yeah. And she's like, I'm bringing the boyfriend. I'm like, fuck yes. Because I knew that he didn't know a lot of these bands. So it was really cool. to see that reaction. And can we give a shout out to Joey from Tragic's kid, who was front and center throwing up the horns and headbanging? And
Was that who that
like,
was?
yeah, that was Joey's kid, and
The little kid with the headphones.
yeah,
He was so cute.
this, and he was like this, and I was just like, oh yeah, it was. Man, that shit was so funny. I was like, that kid right there, like his dad's a guitar player, so you know that it's in his blood. It's gonna happen one day. He's gonna pick up that guitar and he's gonna shred, and he's gonna be amazing. So, and seeing that little kid, he was like into it and headbanging. And I was walking around, and there was a little girl who was there, and her dad was like, into it and headbanging, and she was like just kind of going, just that tiny little bit. And so her dad, nudged her and was like, come on. And she was like, like totally shy. And she was like, So finally her mom had an itty bitty and gave the itty bitty to dad. And so the mom went up to her and kind of crouched down and did it. And then she was all about it. So then she was throwing up the horns and she was like rocking out. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So seeing little kids experience that music like that that was awesome. I think if I had to go back to memorable moments, it would be seeing the kids enjoying the music and enjoying being a part of that community and seeing like, that the community is reviving, and this is something that they get to grow up in if, mom and dad keep taking them to these shows and they get old enough that they're going on their own. And that is really cool to know, like, hey, in 10 years, that could be you. And there's a little boy outside who was walking back and forth inside and outside with his dad. And I was at the bar and his dad was going to get a soda, and they were standing behind me, and he's like, Dad, do you think I could get a guitar? And I just went, oh, yes. So that was pretty awesome for sure.
Take your kids to shows.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Take your kids to shows.
My kids love going. I just don't want to babysit. But I do take them. Isaiah went to one show with us, and he was like sitting, up against the wall, and he was on his phone like most teenagers are. And then I can't remember what band it was that took the stage. It was a couple months ago, but one band took the stage, and he went from doing this to doing what? And then he started like, getting into it, and I'm like, all right, it's there, it's coming along. Melissa said they were really good security guys. They were. Yes. They were. And if you actually talk to them, they were really nice guys too. Tammy did a bunch of music stuff. And Samantha said, Jade, you were looking hot tonight. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
It's the red witch hair.
It is. It's the red witch hair. Yeah. I got tired of my blonde, so I went dark red. Like, you can't really tell, but it's like dark. Like
it's red witch hair.
It's red witch hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get you guys some multiple camera angles so you can do other stuff. Because Rob, you're just a floating head in the middle of the screen.
Which okay, we talked about this off camera. So my I have a light in here, and the light bulb blew tonight after I fucking got home and had no time to go and get a new light bulb. So what you see, I have two monitors, and the light that you do see is from a notepad application. And one of my that's the light that I'm using is the fucking notepad application.
We can get you a lamp.
That is a lamp. The light that I have in here, it is a lamp.
What about an overhead light?
Nope.
Well, fuck.
Nope, no overhead light.
I'm gonna get you some damn light bulbs. Stock up on them.
There is a light in the kitchen. I guess I could have turned on. I didn't think about it until just now.
Too late now. Jesus.
Yep, too late.
59 minutes in, Rob. You got to do all that shit beforehand.
Samantha said, fucking loving the new look, girl. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Never claimed to be a professional. We're a bunch of fucking amateurs here.
That's right.
On the Off the Record podcast.
We're going to keep it like that because it's way more fun.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Because, the whole like scripted stuff drives me crazy because it doesn't feel authentic to me. It's not us. It's not us.
No.
And keyword authentic. I'm gonna throw out a little something. So
Ooh, yes, I see where you're going with this.
So, Authentic Mosh Apparel, Devin, we interviewed him a couple episodes back, hit me up today, and he is looking at starting his own podcast. And it is a wrestling metal podcast that he's looking at doing. I don't know if I was supposed to say something, but sorry, not sorry.
It's out there.
But it's out there because I want to start generating hype for him because of everything that he does for the local music scenes across Florida. So
yes.
I gotta get in on that.
Devin.
I used to be an old school wrestling fan. In fact, I was really bummed that I had to miss the midget wrestling.
Yeah,
I wanted to referee that, but we had Falls Chase in studio. I mean, I
Yeah, that's
suppose
right.
I could have slapped Landon with a Stone Cold Stunner or something.
I mean, yeah, you totally could have. Maybe Razor Ramon, was it called Razor's Edge?
Right?
Whoa,
You know?
he just died.
I know. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. Got to do the, bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
And remind me next time those kids come in studio to put the swords up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's all firearms and stabby things need to go away. Oh man. That was an awesome night though. But yeah, so I just wanted to hop on here. He hit me up today and asked about, how do I get started? So I was like, whatever you need help doing, I'll help you do. So yeah. So shout out to Devin from Authentic Mosh Apparel. So it's gonna be badass.
So what you do is you get a couple people that don't know what the fuck they're doing, and then just kind of figure it out.
Just kind of roll with it.
Yep.
Do shit until it works.
That part.
A clock is only wrong. No, a clock is still right twice a day.
Yeah. So, what?
Something like that.
What's that saying? A wrong clock is right twice a day.
A broken clock.
A broken clock is wrong. Yeah. I was about to say people in glass houses sink ships.
That's right.
Boondock Saints.
Hey, fuck ass, get me a beer.
How the fuck? Who the fuck?
Yes,
Well,
Pat.
That certainly illustrates the diversity of the word.
Oh, what color was it, bitch? Oh, and
Skippy.
A huge shout out to all the people that made it in to the studio.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's hard to.
Oh
it's
my
hard to
god.
get 3 or 4 people together for just band practice, but let alone coming out here and getting on and showing up early and.
Yeah, for sure. That was. I mean, these guys did not have to. They didn't have to come on the show. We asked them, and they were more than happy to. And every single one of them was amazing. And we had a blast having everybody in the studio. That's for sure. So shout out to all the guys who hopped in. Oh look, we got Joey in the chat. What's up, Joey? Yeah, we were just talking about your little boy, man. Him being up front and throwing up the horns and rocking out. Little cutie pie he is.
Speaking of amazing guitar players, that guy right there, Joey.
Yeah.
Bro, respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
He's a badass.
And your fucking guitar tone, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Your guitar tone is fucking sick, man.
Absolutely. He said he had a blast. You could totally tell he was having a blast. He was living his best life. Living it to the fullest. That was so awesome seeing him. He said, thanks. I try my best. LOL. That's awesome.
I'm just such a huge fan of all these guys and all these bands. What's the word? I feel very fortunate and very honored to be a part of this community and be able to call all these guys friends because just fucking fantastic people.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Down to earth. And every single one of them were like, dude, you were awesome. And they're like, oh man, we're not, we're nobody. I mean, they were all so humble. So huge shout out to you for that because that's amazing.
They're
Yeah,
alright.
I
Hey,
forget.
did you guys catch Romexus? Did you guys catch any of Romexus?
I did a little bit. Yeah, I did a little bit.
Oh man, that was my first time seeing them. I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude! I love this shit." And then
Hell yeah.
I tried catching up with Ace afterwards, but like I said, just crowds everywhere.
Yeah.
John Michael was all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
I saw that dude all night.
Him I could find. One time I went in and I was going to buy a beer. I pulled out and I was like, "Holy shit! Here's a $1, $1, $5 John Michael $5." Yeah, the guy was fucking everywhere.
He was. Tammy said, it was awesome to meet everyone in the studio and watch them play at the event. All around badass.
Yes.
Hell yeah, it was. That was awesome. Richie!
There
Richie!
he is. I got to see that guy.
Yeah, him and
him
Cody and Andrew got big. The last time I saw his son was he was little. I was like, holy shit, really? But Richie, so no, never mind. Never mind.
You can't do that.
I have to. I can't. I have to.
I think that's like against the Geneva Convention or some shit. You can't do that.
I can't do it. I can't do it. He said he is grown. Yes, he is. He's taller than me.
That's not hard to do.
But, were you about to give something away that is not supposed to be given away?
Yes.
Okay.
How come I don't know what it is? Do I know what it is?
See, look, he's laughing. See, he knows.
Nobody tells me shit.
I heard something. That's all, and I can't say something but I heard something, but I can't.
It'll clear up with a little bit of ointment.
Well, I guess that's true. I can't say nothing. I can't. I won't. I almost did. Almost slipped because I got excited. I can't.
Don't get us in trouble, Jade.
I'm not. That's why I shut my mouth. See, that was a first. That's a first that needs to go in the record book. Jade actually said something and thought about it and stopped herself before she said it. That needs to go in the record books.
Wow. We're setting records.
Hell yeah, we are. Look at me go.
On the Off the Record podcast.
Yeah, we're setting records on Off the Record podcast.
And I'm going to guess that it has completely nothing to do with Richie Nix.
No, absolutely not. Why would you think that?
Because that wasn't weird at all.
Not at all. No. I heard something. That's all I can say. I heard something. That's all. I'm hoping.
I wish my crickets button was working.
Oh, I know.
Is it?
That would have been perfect. Nope.
No, nothing.
It's not working.
I don't know what the fuck happened there. I got to look at all this.
You
shit.
hit a button? You hit the wrong button?
I'm glad we got a little bit of downtime. I got a bunch of shit in here I got to fix.
Well,
Kurt came in here and touched everything. And it's like, thanks,
I
Kurt.
knew it.
Defy the Tyrant, by the way. When you guys coming in?
Yeah.
Don't we have somebody arranged?
We have a few things arranged.
Are we allowed to talk about any of that?
Only one of them.
Yeah, we should promote the next show on this show.
Absolutely. So next show we have is going to be next Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be in studio because we have, ready for it? Oh, you don't have your drum roll.
I don't have a drum. I don't even have the nothing.
Damn it. All right. So drum roll. We have the people behind the cameras coming into the studio. We have Pat coming in, who is one of the guys who does a lot of the videography and photography of some local bands. And we have Brandon Truelove, who is also another photographer and videographer that's coming in, who does that stuff for the bands. And Jeremy, did we ever hear about the third?
Yes.
Is that confirmed yet?
Yes. Preston said he will be here. Preston Hooks.
Yes. So we're going to get the guys behind the cameras to come in and talk about what they do. Yeah, still nothing.
Hey, shout out to that guy right there in the chat, Michael Urbanski.
Yeah. He said, "What's up? I'm the guy that was in the walker, LOL. Nothing was going to stop me from being there. It was amazing." Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
That's badass.
He and I were sitting at the same table, and you know, Michael and I, we had never met before, and it was so fucking loud at the time, and I heard him say something about podcasts, and I was like, "Oh, yeah." We're I'm on the podcast.
It's on my shirt. This is who
Yep.
I'm with. Yeah. Yep. I'm that guy.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Joey says, much love for all three. They're awesome. Pat said, yeah, hell yeah. This is one of the guys that's going to be in next week, y'all.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Brandon True Love, he's the other one that's coming in, and Preston. So you guys tune in because you're going to get to hear a little bit about behind the scenes of what they do and how they do it. And I couldn't imagine, being a photographer at a music show. Yeah. So I'm excited to get these guys in and to see what they're working on because a few of them have a couple projects. And Pat was there for the tragic video shoot with Brandon, and Preston was there. So it's going to be awesome having these three guys come in and talk about what they do. And we're going to have a little bit of a surprise guest from Brandon that's going to show up that I'm excited about. So you guys are going to have to tune in to see what that little surprise is. But trust me, you're going to want to see it. For sure.
And, I'm really going to like this episode because the music scene, not just local music scene, but all music scene everywhere is not just the musicians.
No.
It's
absolutely not.
It's the people that shoot the videos. It's the guys that run the sound. It's the venue owners. It's it's the super fans. It's all that shit.
Hell yeah.
It's the people that make the merch. It's everything.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
Rob's cat. What is that cat's name again? Charlie.
Charlie.
It's Charlie.
There you
Charlie's a part of it too.
Everybody meet Charlie. This is my buddy. This is my child.
Yep. He did give birth to that. I saw that.
Melissa said, Michael, I got some pictures of you and some videos with you in it. That's badass. Joey said, I think I know who it will be. I'll definitely have to catch that next episode. Yeah, Joey, I'm pretty sure you know exactly who it is too, but you got can't say. It's going to be a little B surprise. Whoa. And oh yeah, she said, can't forget the swag. Tammy, that's right. Yeah, so there's a lot that goes into it. So we want to get perspective from as many people as we possibly can because that's what the fuck we do. So be sure to tune in next week. I don't have anything else. Do you guys?
No.
Just again, what an amazing show, amazing people, and can't wait to do it again next year.
Yeah, and thank you to Chris and Alicia and the Warrior on the River, and thank you to all the sound guys who was there, who was running sound for all these guys, and the photographers who were there taking photos, and to all the fans and to all the bands who played. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for coming out. It was awesome seeing you guys, and be sure to catch us again next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a photog videography segment, and we're going to have Pat and Brandon and Preston come in with a little surprise guest that you guys aren't going to want to miss. And be sure to check out our website. I recently updated it. It is www.otrpod.net. So I am uploading videos from our YouTube page to our webpage as well. So be sure to like it on our YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe at our channel so you guys can get all the little mini shorts that we do. We try to make it fun for everybody, and we have a blast doing it. So be sure to check us out on YouTube, check us out on our website, of course, here on Facebook, and we will see you guys here next Wednesday night.
Do we have a I know we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitch. Are we on Pornhub yet?
We're working on it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, cool. We're working on it. We're waiting for the email to come back to say that we've been accepted. Yeah, still waiting. Check us out, guys.